EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Bears sideline, their head coach, Ben Johnson. His guys have just the lone blemish on what otherwise has been a stellar start, 8-1, as they kick the... We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
At the
Jones to throw on second down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
He'll run. This is Mason. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 43, here's second down and 9. Working. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Third and long.
Brings up third and 15.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. This one taken in by Odunze. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 12.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Bears first down.
Throwing again. Williams. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. He'll take this down inside the 30. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
Brings up second and 7.
On second down, it's Williams. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get across the 20, buck him down to the 23-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week. And you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
On first down, Jones.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first
on the ground is Mason. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Now a play fake. Jones. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. High. Belted. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Rikers good with the extra point. The Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams.
Williams pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
Working
yard.
out of the gun. Here's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Tunze on the out. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 4 yards.
Throwing is Williams. The man left side. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Bears first down.
Williams to the air once more. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Williams. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's in! Touchdown, Chicago.
Sanchez lining up for the extra point.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Kevin O'Connell, NFL Coach of the Year in 2024. His Vikings head back out there. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
throwing Jones. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. There you see Ben Johnson, the head man in Chicago, as his Bears get set to take over once more. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll gain 3 out of this. Up to the 23. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, 2nd and 7. To throw is Jones. There's Jefferson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Jones to the air again. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
26 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. The sideline pulled in by Addison. 2nd down, they need 3.
Out of bounds at the 30.
Gun, it's Jones.
It's a gain of 7.
That's caught left side by Hopkinson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's another Vikings first down.
That'll give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 10
So
yards
backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Jones. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, here's Jones. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
A 28-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he is in the midst of an MVP-type season. NFL leader in passing yardage, and he's up over 3,000 now for the season. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now Williams. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll get this to the Missouri man, Luther Burden. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 22.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Bears first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Bears first
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. Another one there for Burden. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the 30-yard.
Now give on the ground. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 17, Vikings 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Second and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Here's Jones. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw is Jones. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
Punt formation.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Makes the score Bears 24, Vikings 10.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's Jones to throw. Finding space at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Vikings back within 7. It's 24-17. figure it out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. This one complete right side. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. From the 41, here's second and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jonathan Grenard getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Third and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Williams. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Javon Hargrave. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. To throw. It's the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Shamar Turner getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack. It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
They pick up 17 through the air. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now is Jones. He's across midfield. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Jones. Open middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jones. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's in! Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. Even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Williams now to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
A big one here in the 4th quarter. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
14 more yards.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Williams. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will go up by 7.
Vikings 24.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and Mac Jones heading back out onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Jones. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing, Jones. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The Bears take over first.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is Williams, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
2nd and 8 at the Vikings 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From the gun, here's a handoff, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here we go. One final play. That is hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears.